Alright friends, we are back in Valheim, and I'm not calling this a Let's Play series, it's more of a first impression still, because I'm still trying to get used to the game. It's been like a long time since I played actually on PC, and yeah, just kind of getting my feels back for the game. And I think right now we're just going to do some resource gathering and see what we can build. So one thing I'm actually doing right now is going into my map, zooming in, and adding berry locations. So one thing you notice right away is that the greylings actually don't appear, or you don't see them very often unless you start chopping down trees. You start chopping down trees and all of a sudden they're popping out everywhere. So sneaking around enemies will improve your sneak. I actually really like the sneaking mechanic in this game, but it does use stamina, so again, be aware of that. Everything in this game uses stamina. And I do mark mushroom spots as well on the map. So as you just saw there, blocking is a thing in the game. If you get a perfect block, then you can land a critical on them. So you do want to get used to the blocking mechanic. The other thing I will say is that the inventory and the weight management of what you can carry is pretty generous. I mean, we're at 160 of 300, and I've got a lot of stuff on me, like a lot. So I feel like it's not super punishing. Oh guys, we found our first deer. So if you get a deer, if we can actually kill this deer, then we'll get a bunch of new unlockables. Or at least one. And one of them has to do with your well-rested buff that you can get in your house. So it'd be nice to really get that. So if you're in the sneak mode though, and you just stop moving, your stamina meter will build back up. But I really don't know if I'm going to be able to get this deer. They're not like a one-hit kill. Yeah, look, I barely did any damage. And now I'm out of stamina, and he's gonna get away from me. He is injured, though. And this deer's on the move. I know he went up over that ridge right there. Yeah, you really want to use a bow when you're taking the deers out. We got him down to one hit. Alright, we got him. And he brought us to something kind of cool here. So we found a bunch of structures around here. This really interesting looking tree. It's a different looking tree. And I heard some bees buzzing over here. There's a lot of deer in this area. And some boars too. I love running across these little areas like this. And then you could just reestablish this and build it back up. Or you can even find loot in these little structures. So let's see what's in here. Oh, there's a beehive here. Let's see what's in this chest first. Okay. So we got some coins. We got some feathers. And then we want that beehive for sure. Because then we can have our own beehive and have some honey. which makes for a good food. So An easy way to get a beehive is to just slap yourself down a workbench. And then use the destruction option to take away everything the beehive has. Just start breaking this all down. The beehive will fall when it has nothing left to be held by. You'll get all this wood, and you'll get the queen bee. And with that queen bee, as you can see, I could build a beehive. But we'll want to do that back at our base. And then continue breaking all of this down for the resources. But don't break your crafting table until the end, otherwise you won't be able to pick things up. And remember, breaking things down and building things uses stamina, because everything uses stamina. Literally everything. Okay, and if we look at our map, that deer took us pretty far from our base. So this is kind of cool. We explored a huge area, and now we can just kind of head back home. There is another structure here. We should probably just peek inside and see if there's a chest or anything. Oh, there is a chest. Oh, and we have arrows. So left trigger and X will transfer all the items immediately, which you're definitely going to want to do. So just be aware of that. And the sun is starting to set, so I want to get back to base, because things are going to get kind of hairy. And we need to eat. So you can hit X on the map to create like a ping. And so that will actually put the ping on your mini-map so that you can get yourself back to your base pretty quickly. Which is a super nice feature. Always grab the stones. Whenever you see the stones, make sure you grab those. You're always going to need more stones. Alright, and just like that, we made it back home. And our house looks pretty cool. I'm liking it. Our little starter entrance here. Looking pretty nice. We'll go inside and we'll go ahead and just dump our stuff in. Again, L and X. Left trigger and X. Actually, before we dump anything in, what we should do, we could rest. We could sleep. Okay, so we did repair our tunic, and we repaired our axe. The one thing I can't seem to figure out, I don't remember how to actually select what it is we're repairing. So moving around here does not do that, and just pushing in the right stick just repairs a random thing. So I know there's a way. There has to be a way where you could specify what you're repairing. I just don't know what it is. So we almost have enough to make a crude bow. So we're definitely going to want to save our leather straps so we can do that. Because we need 8 of them, and we currently have 6. Okay, so now I want to have a chest that's just for stone. A chest that's just for wood. A chest that's just for food. Which we want to keep most of our food on us, so go ahead and take maybe half. Yeah, we can split this in half. And we need to cook up some more of our meat here. So our fire does burn out, and from time to time you do have to add wood to the fire. So just be aware of that. Okay, we did cook our deer meat that we got from our deer. So that's pretty nice. Okay, we do have enough for the deer hide rug. And what this does is gives us a resting bonus. So it's not a bad thing to have. I think we'll just put it next to our bed. And now we want to put our bees out so we can start getting some honey. Okay, I can't have that beehive like right next to my house. They're making all kinds of noise. Okay, now it says the bees are happy, so I'm assuming they're gonna do their thing. So we are just going to continue to search for materials, especially rocks, and cut down trees. So I personally like to cut down these smaller trees because it doesn't mess with the landscape a ton, and also they're a lot easier to just cut down and keep moving. Like, I feel like you're getting just a better experience by not spending a bunch of time cutting down large trees and potentially getting killed. Alright, we found some new areas here. Oh, we found our second beehive, so that's nice to have too. And this house is going to give us a lot of goodies. There does not seem to... Oh, there is a chest in there. If you get too close to that beehive, those bees will start stinging you. So I'm actually not going to even risk that. So here comes a grayling. But yeah, we'll just do our trick again. We can go ahead and put down our bench. Select nothing. And then just start tearing everything down. Which will drop the beehive and the queen, so we can build another hive, and we don't take any dangers of getting stung. So I actually destroyed the chest, but I did get what was in it. So it looks like there were some feathers in there, maybe some more coins to trade with the trader. Oh, we actually do have some amber now. And we have some honey. Oh, and we're over encumbered for the first time, and our friend has showed up. I wonder if he's going to tell us something about being over encumbered. Yep, so you cannot regain any stamina when you're over encumbered, which, again, you use that for everything, so that's a bad thing. Okay, I made a little stack of 2 so that I can just select that and drop that 2, and that brought us exactly where we need to be. And then we could just head back home. And as you can see on the screen, it says you don't feel rested anymore. So the rested bonus is pretty important in this game because it causes your stamina to regenerate much quicker. It causes you to rebuild your health quicker. So these are things that you definitely want. Okay, the other bees are happy. We got 2 beehives. I'm happy. That's good. Okay, I want to go ahead and put down another chest, but I want this chest to be obvious that it's more of our high-end items, I guess I'll say. We'll go ahead and get our well-rested buff back. And it seems like our character had a dream there. One thing we do have to be aware of is that your base can be rated. Like, we're on day 6. I like that it tells you the days. But your base can just get raided randomly, so that can happen. Probably just be aware of that. Alright, then we just go out exploring again. Set a ping somewhere, head toward it. Guys, I'm hardly finding any stones. Stones are the worst. Okay, we found a little interesting structure here. I don't really know what this is, but there's a lot of stones by this tree. So after I was just complaining about it, we found a bunch. So that's cool. But yeah, there's just like these little ramps here. Okay, I guess this is a good time to talk about the water system. So we're gonna find new enemies here, which are these guys, these little gecko-looking things. But we're also gonna find flint, and flint is gonna unlock new types of tools, all kinds of new things. And you're gonna find flint around this area. So you wanna find some water, and then kind of just follow the shore. And then these guys are an easy kill, and they give you a new type of item, which is the necktail. And I believe you can cook that up and eat it. But we're just gonna follow along here and get ourselves some flint and some stone. Oh, here's another house. Do we have anything in here? No. So when you're in the water, of course, guess what it takes? Stamina. And so if you start swimming, you can swim in this game, but you run out of stamina, guess what you're gonna do? You're going to drown. So be careful. And always watch your hunger meter. If anything's gonna get you, it's gonna be that. But guys, this is what I'm talking about. Just look at this. Like, this is beautiful. This game is really nice. It's got some really, really nice graphics for something that's not really that heavily graphical, but it does a good job at what it's trying to do. And I see a little hut over there, but I don't want to swim over there. And then notice too that my character is now wet. So if it gets cold, my character's wet, then I'll begin to take damage from that. Just all things to keep in mind. Alright, got a bunch of ores over here. And I think that's going to give us the leather straps we needed. So we've got that. And now we're actually starting to find some rocks and stuff too. And this seems like a really nice base. I wonder if we want to build a base over here. Because one thing we're going to need is the ability to get to water. We don't know if this water goes endlessly or kind of just dead ends places, but you're going to want to build a boat, a raft, that kind of thing, sail the waters. You are a Viking, and that's a big part of the game. So, oh, there was a fish there. Did you see that? He's right there. Fishing's a part of the game. All of these things. So we're going to want to think about moving closer, and I do see some kind of stone over there. Maybe we'll follow the shoreline and go see what that is. Yeah, there are birds in the game as well. And you can take the birds down and get feathers and different things from them. Okay, this is a nice little shallow area we can cross here. And this little stream will probably go on for a long time. There's a large mountain there. Oh wait, maybe this dead ends here actually. It does. So we found the end of the stream. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling with the rocks. See what I did there? Okay, I don't hear any bees. Let's see if there's a chest in here. There is. Some more feathers. And some amber. Very nice. Okay, we have lost our rested buff, so we're probably going to want to start heading back soon. And we found the other end of the water. So this water does not actually connect out into the ocean. So we probably wouldn't want to build a base here. But it is a very nice spot. So because our rested buff went away and we're not full on food anymore, look how low our health bar is. It went down to 37. And then we eat some food, and you can see how much higher it can go now. Alright, we're having a storm. This is great. So we're having a thunderstorm, and the weather is damaging the house, it's damaging my character. So we'll want to get inside for sure. It's just so calming and relaxing too. Alright, we slept through the night, but the storm is still raging. That's dying out now. Let's see how our bees are doing. Oh, we have beehive. That's full here. Very, very nice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and repair our stuff now. Okay, now that our stuff is repaired, I want to go ahead and put one more chest here. And this again is just for like extra goodies. Okay, we should have what we need now to go ahead and build our bow. And I think we'll end the episode there. We do actually. We can build our bow now. Alright guys, if you're enjoying this kind of content from Valheim, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye friends!